Buckhead, servicing our apartments now. On the last leg of the route. Have 3 stops left. Then we'll head to the landfill. I don't know, I may go to Waste Pro, it all depends. But the landfill would be closer, I believe, once I wrap up for the day. That sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? Come on down, baby. This one back. We'll be on our way. Ready for a day of rest, I'll tell you that much. truck, get out the way. That's the thing. Have to pull out so far that you can't see over the hill. Weight of the truck slows me down. We're coming up a grade to get out. But the good thing is, once you hit the street, you're actually going downhill, so you can pick up speed fairly quick. Well, you don't have to worry about holding up traffic too bad. Over here off of Lenox Road in Buckhead, getting ready to head to Cheshire Bridge. La Chateau condominiums. Right there, it used to have waste management cans, I believe. Now they switched over to Republic. Such a upscale area. The road over here seriously sucks. As far as all the luxury apartments and whatnot. Oh, daddy. Raggedy road and tight lanes. The older areas of town are generally like that. Got these narrow lanes. Sometimes two trucks can't ride side by side, so you may clip the other truck's mirrors. Actually serviced this Waffle House here this morning. It was one of the first few that we got, but it was too early to get the apartments over here, so I just routed myself in a way that I would come back through this way towards the end. Our apartment complex is actually on the other side of this barricade where they had to tear the bridge down, but we got to go through a little winding path through the neighborhood on the back streets to come back around.
People making big plans at the beginning of a new year. Maybe you'd like to move closer to your kids. Maybe you have plans to upgrade.
I like to keep a listen out for the weather, just in case anything's going on. Not really so much the news. I don't really pay too much attention to that, but just traffic and weather mainly. just to come right back around to where I pointed to you guys.
Showings, open houses, no stress. Now, one of their clients, Rachel, said, we use Mark Spain and his guaranteed loan program. They could not have been more pleased. We received an offer in 24 hours that was above market value. It was smooth, it was easy, it was stress-free. Cannot recommend Mark Spain real estate enough. So just go to markspain.com, guaranteed offer today, and you can start packing.
Passed away.
Critical success after winning an Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actor in 2016 for his role as Christine Baskets in the show Baskets.
And Lisa Taylor also reports that we lost another actor today. A rock star, Meatloaf, has died. He was 74 years old. All right, we have 33 degrees on Peachtree Street, cloudy and cold today.
Man, rest in peace.
Out of the 30s, according to WSB meteorologist Christine Edwards. She'll have a
so many people are leaving this world. Uh-oh, wrong key, son. There we go. Here's a little sweetie. Miss Brittany. Had to figure that out. I actually have to lift up on it. Just got one today. So forgive me, I forgot who it was, but someone had left a comment not too long ago about this set of apartments. That it's, you know, true enough, it's not my job to do this. But at the moment, they still don't have a maintenance guy. So I don't mind, honestly. We actually did have stops at Waste Pro where we had to go in and bring out the compactor. There's no biggie. Plus I get rewarded. But it's a little different when you're the owner versus being a driver too. Once I'm able to put a driver in place, stops like this, I'll definitely pay them, you know, more to have to deal with this. Yeah, it's not a big deal. The ladies here are real nice, and there's no way they could do it themselves. Have to line up just right so that right fork goes through the hook. And we can do what we do. Takes a little time to get it, but one thing I've learned over time, you know, is to have patience in everything I do, not to get in a rush. The blessing about me, I'm not on anybody's clock, so I run at my speed now. Pull up out of the way in the garage. Man, I'm still trying to get over the fact that Meatloaf is gone. So one of my favorite movies of him was in Black Dog, where he was the villain. With Patrick Swayze. That was another one of my favorite actors that passed away. Patrick was really humble, even down to his last days. see a cycle. A little short, had to stand on my tippy toes. I don't drink these, but I put it away, have it at the house for a guest. Should I ever have a guest? Yeah, we were having problems with that door where it actually sticks at the bottom, so I don't mess with the bottom lock. Just hit the top one, and that prevents the door from opening. There we are. Well, to our compactors in downtown Decatur now. This isn't that far from here. Good little ride. Yep, when we come back, we'll be at our last compactors. Then we have one more Waffle House to get, which is like 10 minutes away from there. Let her know I got her package and we're gone. Catch up with you guys in a sec. These are some characters. There's some characters. So they put the cans out backwards again this time. You never know what to expect over here. But at least they flipped the latches up. So I can't complain about that. good bit on us, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack back. Usually I can put these on top of each other, but not today. Look who it is. Oh, out there near you.
That'd be you jumping on the highway early in the morning around 3:20 in the morning. Right there, dairy quick trip.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is it?
It's all right.
It's all right.
So
Y'all
far.
got a lot of compactors on your road?
Trying to, cause I don't have. It's mine. I don't have cans of my own. I'm trying to get as many apartments with their own
It's
cans.
your own truck?
Mm-hmm.
You in it by yourself? I mean,
Yeah. Well, I got a broker that I work with.
wow.
Yeah. I figured it was time for me to get from under everybody I was working for and do it myself.
That's what's up.
Yeah. You
So
might end up on my YouTube channel.
So you truck by the owner operator. Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, y'all can do it too.
Congratulations, my brother.
Appreciate it.
You say you got a broker.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Got the right one. Hey, Mac.
Oh yeah. That Pete is a good truck too, but I like Mac better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac get out there and get that trash.
Yeah.
Eat it up.
Get it. Don't give you no really no whole lot of.
These just looking pretty, but it ain't. That one right there.
This one been a good one.
Yeah. Josh said his been pretty good too.
The past 3 years I drove that one. The only thing killed that motor was that load every day. That Monday and that Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Those three trips, 16, 17 times up North Avenue, coming back down.
See, I don't know why Waste won't put the bigger engine in them. When I was at DeKalb County,
What do flying fast?
see the engines we had the, was it a 14 liter? The big natural gas engine. And that sucker would roll. It wasn't that fast, you know, on the highway, but going up hills and stuff, walking like a diesel.
This one right here.
Then the first one we had was like that. Man, you get on some of the slightest hill, you mash that gas as much as you want, it ain't going nowhere. Have to get a wrecker to pull you.
Yeah.
I didn't like them.
So what MCS stand for?
McDaniel Carting Service. Yeah.
Mac attack. Keep killing, bro.
Alright.
Ain't touch me.
Okay, what's y'all name again?
I'm Gary.
Gary? Nick?
Nick or Nicholas.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call you now. So when it we can
No, I can answer. You see a call, you know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it in the truck, but I'll lock you in.
I think that's the wrong number. I not put it in there.
Uh-oh.
404.
You gotta tighten up, nigga.
704. Hold on. Let's do it one more time, Juan.
Alright, 404 704 5675.
Okay, I see what happened. I pushed too many buttons. I ended up with a 9 on the back of it. It's ringing now.
Okay, brother.
All right.
Once alright, y'all be safe. Yes, sir. Y'all done for the day?
Got one more. Up there on Brockcliffe.
Okay. Alright. So I just had a good conversation with the fellas from Waste. It's amazing to meet different guys in the industry. Meet all kind of brothers out here. That's actually Gary and Nicholas. Mr. Nick. Nick said he actually met me in Conyers a while back, and we had talked. So that's what's up. I love meeting different guys out here, man. You know, we're all connected in this business. No matter what kind of truck you drive. That's what's up. Yeah, I really enjoy this. Much love to you guys. In case you do see this video, big shout out to both of you guys. We're headed to our last stop on Memorial Drive. Then it's landfill time for us. I'm gonna have to change out my battery, so I know it's low now. We'll be back in a few. Headed down to the Waffle House. And we're gonna wrap it up, head on to the landfill. And I were talking this morning, a good friend of mine, Mr. Fantasy Bush. And one thing we were talking about, we've been saying it for a while, you know, we need to get together, break bread, have some lunch or something one day. And we keep saying to ourselves, we need to do it sooner than later. Life is so short, you know. No day is promised to us, not even the ones we wake up to see. That's a gift. So, yeah, if you got somebody on your mind, you know, even a phone call, just reach out to them and say hello. You never know. It's like we were listening earlier to the news broadcast. And they were talking about the actor that passed away and then Meatloaf. I still would like to know what actor that was. Yeah. Just gotta be thankful out here, that's for sure. That's why they say live every day like it's your last, because you never know. This one here is a little awkward. How you gotta turn in here. block my driveway, buddy. Coming in. Or girly, whatever, y'all. You come out my way, that will make it better. That's cool too. Good seeing those guys too. Just going back to Gary and Nick. It makes my day when I get to talk to drivers, man, out here. Well, me personally, I like to keep things humble as possible. Don't get me wrong, I'm very proud of what God has blessed me with. But I don't let that pride overtake me to where I'm boasting or anything. That's not in my nature. I just want to do good and serve others, you know, and helping. That's my thing. Yep. We definitely can do it. Anything you set your mind to, do it. You know? Positivity goes a long way. It's like they say, the pen is mightier than the sword, but the tongue has the power of life and death. You can speak life into a dream, or you can speak death into it by doubting yourself. Yeah, I think that's caught in that door. Yeah, that can's empty. You can always tell by that hollow sound when you sit them down on the ground. For a couple weeks, that stuff sat in a pile right here in a big cluster of leaves. Guess they finally cleaned it up, but didn't close it up in the container all the way. Left it hanging outside of the door. We are landfill bound. 12:52, not bad at all for today. Started out about 4:30. Sit still for a second. I don't want those boxes flying down Candler Road. Hope you guys can see the blade okay. Let the wind catch that one and push it up a little bit. If I keep pushing it with the blade, it'll come over it. And once I get rolling and pack, the wind will actually lift it up a little. And I'll be able to push it back completely. Not that far away from the landfill. I try to route myself on anything I do, you know, where my last stop is close to the dump as best I can. Sometimes it's not always possible just working with them. I never know until I get routed. What's up there, buddy? Could have let me out, but okay. Truck drivers. No love. No love. That's all right. We'll go the other way. That's cool. Move up, buddy. Oh, you cool. She moving back. Ooh, you stood. I didn't need you to move, baby. Thank you, baby. People see you squeezing out, won't even move up as a courtesy, anything. But it's all good. They're not stopping my show. Mudville. Honestly, it's like the water truck makes it worse. But they do it to keep the dust down. Some of the county tractors right here on the Kenworth. Definitely gonna have to go to the Streak and Beacon after this. Most definitely. Looks like the water truck right there, one of them. Yeah. Going to get it filled up to refill it. That's where they fill it up right there. Way he wants me to go. Most likely to the left, to the left, to the left. So we're gonna go all the way back around just to come back right here where the tractor trailers are. They actually asked me to dump on that side. Where all the other garbage trucks come, and not on the side where the residents, contractors, and roll-offs go. But it's weird because sometimes they'll have me go to the other side. I don't know. Never know. I may have told you guys before, but that's the plant right there where they turn the landfill gas into electricity. As far as you can see, DeKalb County owns it. And all of this buried garbage. I want to say they say this landfill has 30 more years on it, I think. It's a lot of land, I believe over 400 acres. It goes way back through there too. Know his real name, brother, forgive me. I know you ask a lot about actually how can I even put it? I know some viewers they see comments like that and get weirded out by it. But I want you guys to understand with I think it's Prince Adam. Very intelligent guy, very talented guy as well. He writes, creates his own music. And I know I may have gave you guys some detail on him before. But health-wise, he's going through a lot. And his request may seem a little odd. You know, my heart goes out to him, honestly. But I can't actually honor those requests. And I hope he understands. You know, if you're watching this one, brother, really want you to understand my heart does go out to you in your situation. You know, he's asked before about being buried in Seminole landfill and whatnot. As far as I know, this landfill actually does take John Doe's or people with no insurance, something like that. They have a separate section where they take John and Jane Doe's and bury them. And for anybody that have any livestock, like I know they do horses, and they probably do other livestock as well, cows and whatever else. They have a separate section for that as well. I think it's towards the back of the landfill. But yeah, they actually do have a kind of a cemetery. You know, you wouldn't actually be buried with the trash. They don't allow that. Yeah, I don't like to personally think about that, because over the years working with the county, I know they had a couple dead bodies that came in on the trucks, and they will shut everything down when that happens. The police will come out, and I believe the GBI as well, to investigate it. So that's not something that we personally do, you know, or try to do. But we never know what's in the dumpster, honestly. One of my worst fears, I said, over the years of me driving these trucks, was to go to a can and, you know, dump a baby, whether alive or dead. I think that would mess with my head a lot. The closest I ever came to that were kittens. Someone had put, well, I don't think somebody did it. I think a mother cat had put her kittens in a dumpster to keep them safe. And I didn't know. Dumped the can, and when I got back there later to clean out, I told my buddy Mike up in Rhode Island about it back then. It did something to me that day to see those little kittens back there dead. You know, a rat or something like that, I'm good, but I love cats, so, you know, that's just one of those things. I personally wouldn't want to transport somebody, knowingly or unknowingly. I mean, it messed with me the day I actually dumped the guy into the truck. Young guy at that. You know, it was freezing cold that morning. He took shelter in a dumpster. Didn't realize that a truck was coming that morning. And it's crazy. You know, 523 was pretty quick. I could snatch a can off the ground fast with that truck, have it up in the air and over the hopper in no time. If it wasn't for that hopper camera, he would have died, possibly. But I was able to see a lot of items, cardboard moving around. I thought it was an animal at first. Maybe somebody had put a dog in the can. That was my first thought. But then when he stood up, it freaked me out. I was like, wow. You know, all these years of driving front end, and that was my first time actually dumping somebody in the truck. He was hurt, but he was able to limp away, you know, still alive. He refused any medical attention. He was more embarrassed than anything. But like I told him, I understand stuff happens, you know, but these dumpsters are the wrong place to sleep, especially trying to get out of the weather or whatever, because you never know when a truck is coming. Never know. And normally what I'll do, especially in that truck, because, you know, everything works so fast on it, as soon as I dump a can, set it back down, before I got it in reverse, or while I'm backing up, I'm packing, running the blade. But that particular morning, as soon as I set the can down, I backed up and I looked at the camera before I did it. Yeah, definitely have to be aware out here, man. Especially in the colder months. You don't really see it in the summertime, but wintertime, late fall, winter, you get a lot of people sleeping in these cans. Some make it, some don't. And it was crazy. I think exactly a week earlier, my buddy Angry Man, it was still Rain Tree then, he had dumped somebody in there and he sent me pictures. That guy was beat up pretty bad too, because he had just cleared the hopper and he was really just getting started on his route. So he hit head first and it messed him up. The fire department actually came out and had to take him out on a stretcher through the back of the truck. These trucks may seem cool and everything, but you gotta remember, it's still a big piece of heavy equipment, dangerous equipment. That's why when you guys film, especially the ones that love rear loaders, use your zoom. Don't stand directly behind that hopper. When things get launched out of there, when that blade closes up, it's so much force on that. If you look at the size of those packing cylinders on a rear loader for that blade, they're no joke. So when it closes up, whatever gets caught in there is coming out like a missile. One of my old drivers, when I was in residential, that happened to, he got hurt that way. We packed up a television and we were walking back to a pile to get more. When that blade closed up on the television, the whole thing just exploded and that glass shot out and caught him in the back like a bullet. And not only that, you got garbage juice too, you know. It's bad enough we get baptized on the back of these trucks, especially on rainy days. Definitely want to watch out then. That's why I say that zoom is yo, I know we all want to get up close and personal on the rear loader near the hopper and whatnot, but it's not safe. Like for you all to go back to your homes to edit your videos in one piece, you know, to get them posted. See where they want me today, where they want me today. One of Watershed's luggers coming. Gotta stop, buddy. I'm not going that way. Of course he doesn't. Got it on already. Times county trucks will squeeze in over here, but they don't really tell you where to go on this side, so you have to kind of feel your own way over here. Oh, that's deep, daddy, that's deep. You don't want to go down too far in that mud because it is soft and you will get stuck. That's Mr. Scott there, real cool fella. He used to run off of the lot that we used to park on up north at the transfer station. Get too close to this tipper, but do what we do. sensor doesn't go off when it's muddy and nasty. Gotta go out here and play with that right quick. Look at all the birds. Oh yeah, she's definitely gonna need a bath today. About that brother right there, he doesn't take any mess off anybody. Very straightforward guy with what he says. What he says he means. You can take him for his word on that. Tipper going up. Big cylinders there. Operator sits right there. Caught on the blade. There we go. Pull up some out of this mud. We'll check our rear, make sure nothing's hanging off. Good rule of thumb, you know. When you dump out, always check your back. Easy to go down the street dragging stuff and you won't know it if you don't get out and look. A little bit still on there, but not bad. I always check my tires to make sure nothing's jammed between them. So that can happen. Certain things can get wedged between your tandems and blow out your tires. She's a dirty girl, a hard-working girl. Say she's not a show truck, she's a work truck. We're on our way to get her clean though, as soon as we leave here. There's one of the ASLs See how low those things sit to the ground? I used to love to go to the Swana Rodeo and watch those guys work, the heavy equipment operators. Man, you could watch those guys take an egg and balance it on the teeth of the buckets, you know, or they would pick up something as soft as an egg without breaking it and set it back down. Extreme skill test. I like that. The truck portion was cool too, but I always took more enjoyment watching the heavy equipment operators because I do this all the time, so it's nice to sit back and watch them do their thing, you know. Mudville. Guys, I hope you stay warm this weekend. Stay safe. And I pray that you have a great weekend as well. This is gonna do it for me for this week. Lord willing, we'll come back next week and do it all over again. Appreciate you guys watching. And like I mentioned earlier, don't forget to check out Dre, Dave, and I know he may have told me his name, but brother, if you see this, let me know your first name. Hopper Hustle. Peace and blessings, everybody. Love you guys.